Hi guys, hoping this video might be useful to anyone thinking about doing stuff with their interior or just wondering where bits are inside the car. So this is a TVL Tuscan 2000 model. Basically, I'll just take you through what I know from taking it apart, but I just want to say I have very limited knowledge of cars and things in general, and it's just a case of I wanted to give it a go and learn as I went along, so I did. This carpet was originally grey, but it's faded in the sun to a green, so I've bought a load of the Lakewell carpets, I think about 300 odd pounds, in black and red to go with the exterior, which I'll show you in a bit. And so going to fiddle that and then have a go, kind of redo the flocking with Alcantara instead. Seat belts being replaced with some more classic style ones, because I've always hated these red and black things, so hopefully they'll be changed for metal. Then I have to switch them over again for MOT, because apparently any car like the more recent, in literally the last couple of decades, has to apparently have those, so that'll be a bit of a pain, but I really do hate the plastic ones. So anyway, first of all, taking off the radio pod. Up here basically there's just one bolt that comes through and down. When you take out the little I suppose it's like a trash spinner here, when that lifts out you'll see the bolt under there. You basically have to lock it off, so when you twist this it doesn't just spin around forever and ever, and then that pod just comes off. And the top dash part over here that kind of flicks around there is literally only held in by two screws at either end. So one right up here and one on the other side, in a symmetrical place up there, which is simple in that regard, but it's blocked off here, so you have to reach up behind there, so you need kind of nimble fingers and a decent small arm to be able to get to it, to be able to loosen that off. But once those two bolts are undone, that just lifts off really nice and easy. This similarly comes off really nice and easily, this big panel that's here. There's just one screw in theory that goes down here. Oops, down here. You just spin the air vent or take the air vent out and you'll see the screw there. Mine wasn't screwed in properly anyway at that point, so it just lifted out. And there's also obviously the other screws up the front. Then what else? The main top of the dash comes off, as I said, easily enough, but the bottom part is a real pain in the butt. Basically the metal that goes along here has got a ton of bolts in it, so all of these parts are bolted. It's just a solid metal bar that goes across and then bolts into this thing at the end. So once you've undone all of these, you then need to get to those two bolts while this is in the way, and so I found all of those a real pain in the butt to get to. You just need a good socket set really, with a few different size extensions, or Allen keys are different sizes, because otherwise it, like, you know, the one there to try and undo, there's a little hole in the top here that you can kind of get to the Allen key through to try and undo it, but yeah, little ones like that are really fiddly, but they just all come off. This whole section here comes out really easily. Equally the bit underneath here, there's just three screws